contemporary-style home big enough for their growing family. All in the next 60 minutes on Raising House. With the plans approved by the homeowner, Steve and his crew can get to work. Before building begins, the home on the current lot is demolished and removed.
When the old house came down, it was actually more emotional than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, the only emotion I had was total excitement. I watched the whole thing get knocked down and I was ecstatic.
You had a smile on your face from like ear to ear.
It's 7 a.m. on the first day of the build, and the tree removal service is on hand, grinding up the last of the tree stumps that need to be cleared from the property in order to break ground. The ground-up tree stumps can be used as mulch when landscaping.
So this morning we're here, and we're gonna stake out the foundation, set an elevation for, the excavators. And then We Dig will be in here this morning to dig a foundation hole. So we have to make sure this foundation's in the right spot.
So that's gonna be 40 and a half.
Steve's first order of business is to work with his crew to mark the property line.
Run the line from each corner of the property, because we're set back from this property line only 2 feet and a couple inches. So that'll give us a mark to be able to measure where this house is gonna start.
The excavation crew arrives.
So there's a pin on the end of the driveway. From that pin, we want to be down 4 foot 1 and 15/16. Okay, so what we just marked out here, this is the foundation plan. We marked out the perimeter of this rectangle and then the perimeter of this space here, so now they can dig a hole.
Back at the build site, digging continues.
We're going around with this level and making sure we have a flat base about 3 feet around the edges. So when they pour the foundation, it's nice and flat. We took the measurements off of the benchmark that we shot from the laser, and we just basically went down 5 feet from there.
It should only take 3 to 4 hours for the foundation to be completely dug out.
Just digging the foundation over here. With the amount of fill that's coming out of here, we're really not going to be able to do it with only 2 trucks running.
Got a couple hours left in the day to get rid of all this fill from our excavation. We have to hire some independent contractors, and if we can get it done by 5 o'clock tonight, that would keep us on schedule to be able to pour our footings tomorrow.
With the possibility of the foundation being delayed, Steve's problems keep piling up as Melissa arrives to tell him about the neighbors' complaints.
So we have another issue. The neighbor, she left a very irritated message on the voicemail. And she said that you need to figure out how you're not going to build at 7 o'clock in the morning.
We let all the neighbors know what to expect. At the beginning, it's usually pretty disruptive, loud. People really don't like change in the neighborhood. So when the project does start, there's most likely one neighbor that's not going to be very happy about it.
Steve goes to address the neighbors' concerns, and the crew continues to dig. After a few hours, 2 additional trucks arrive on site.
We're coming to the end of getting this hole dug out. We got 4 10-wheel trucks that are running from here to another site, getting rid of all the extra fill.